This is Zephaniah 3 and 8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem Hakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elder bishops at Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect. So I'll read this again. This is Zephaniah 3 and 8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, and that's exactly what Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is doing. He's gathering these nations up. All right. Mainly out there in the Middle East. That's where, the valley of Jehoshaphat is. That's where Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is going to destroy all the armies of these heathen nations. It says that I may assemble the kingdoms to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. And great devastation is coming to this earth, man. Okay, mainly upon Babylon the Great and out there in the land of Israel, but great devastation is coming, okay? Because as a result of the destruction of America, you're going to have a lot of chain reactions taking place down here on the earth, man, which is subsequently going to cause more destruction. All right, this is Malachi 4 and 1. It says, for behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven. Okay, and the ovens that it's referring to here is not the modern day conventional ovens that you have. That's, you turn your gas up or you turn your electricity on and then the oven gets hot. It's talking about an ancient oven. Okay, and these ancient ovens, they used to get real hot, man. Okay, so the day that's coming is going to burn like those ancient ovens. Like if you've been to an Indian restaurant before in your life, the tandoori clay oven. That's the kind of intensity of heat that these people are going to experience out here, man. Their bodies literally going to melt. All right. It says, for behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And what are these people proud about? They're puffed up with pride because they believe in their mind that they don't have to listen to the words that are in this book. They don't have to follow the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. This is a fairy tale book, Oh, those are outdated ways, and even if there was a God, he doesn't have the ability to do anything against me anyway, so I can do whatever I want to. That's pride, man. It says, in all the proud, all the people that got that mentality, they don't have to listen to the Heavenly Father. The Most High doesn't have the power to enforce his laws. Okay, all the proud and all that do wickedly, all that's breaking the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai shall be stubble. They're going to get burned up. Okay, especially you people that are here in Babylon the Great, because this is the epicenter of wickedness, man. All you people that's here in Babylon, you on the shores of America, you're going to get burned up in this thermonuclear war. The only ones that's going to be delivered are the elect of the nation of Israel. It says, in the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. So your whole family line going to get completely destroyed. Okay? The older people, they're going to be destroyed. The younger people, they're going to be destroyed. Okay? If you got nephews, nieces, really nephews, 'cause they're the ones that continue the family line on, your nephew going to be destroyed. Okay, your grandson, he gonna be destroyed. Your whole line gonna get cut off. So there ain't gonna be no way for that family to come back. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai gonna destroy the whole line, man. It says they shall leave them neither root nor branch. Okay, so you're gonna be completely devastated. Your whole family line gonna be cut off. Okay, in this great destruction that's getting ready to come. And it's gonna get bad, man. All right. We go into it, but when you people actually experience these things, you people that are left down here on the earth when this destruction is taking place, you in for a wild ride, man. That's probably the best way that I could put it. It's going to be a wild ride for you. Okay, this is Revelation 21 and 8. It says, but the fearful and unbelieving and the abominable and murderers and whoremongers and sorcerers And idolaters and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is going into America being completely wiped off the face of the earth. All right. When John seen it, it was so much fire, the whole land of America was, completely covered in fire. It looked like a lake to him, man. Okay. So that's what he's describing here. It says shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, okay, which is a result of those nuclear missiles. All right. It says, which is the second death. Okay. And the first death was when the flood took place. And that was a major destruction. Okay. The whole earth was flooded by water, and it wasn't just rain that was falling upon the earth. The scriptures tell you that the fountains of the deep, were open as well. So you had water coming up out of the earth, man. Okay. And then as a result of that, we know and understand, according to the scriptures, there was one landmass, Pangea. It's what the so-called white man calls it. As a result of that flood, the continent split, You had North and South America, they ended up over here. And then, the rest of the continent split up. That was massive devastation, massive destruction taking place, man. And pretty much the same thing is going to happen this go around. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is going, pretty much run it back. But instead of using water, he's going to use those thermonuclear missiles. Okay. So these people down here, man, like I said, they're going to be in for a wild ride. Okay. This is 2 Ezra 16. And let's start at 3. It says a sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? Okay, and that sword is going into the thermonuclear missiles that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is going to rain down here on the earth. Okay, it says a sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? A fire is sent among you, and who shall quench it? Ain't nobody putting this fire out. The scriptures tell you that the smoke of her burn is going to ascend up forever and ever, which basically means a long time. Okay, so that fire is going to be burning for a long time, man. You're going to see Babylon the Great on fire well after the destruction has taken place. The initial explosion of those nuclear missiles. Okay. It says a fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? Nobody's going to be able to drive away the plagues that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is sending down here to the earth. It says, may any man drive away an hungry lion in the wood? The answer to that is no. Or may anyone quench the fire in stubble when it has begun to burn? And the answer to that is no. All right. That stubble just goes up, pretty much instantly, man. And the fire quickly gets out of control. It says, may one again turn the arrow that is shot of a strong archer? The mighty Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? A fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? He shall cast lightnings, and who shall not fear? Which those lightnings goes into the laser beams that come out of the chariots, which is also going to add to the destruction. Okay. It says he shall cast lightnings, and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid? So you people are proud now. You walk around like the Most High can't do nothing to you. You can't be touched. The Heavenly Father don't exist. And that day when all this devastation is taking place, you're going to have a healthy fear, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? You're going to be afraid, like it tells you in the book of Revelations. You're going to be afraid of the wrath of the Lamb and the Heavenly Father himself. Okay? You're going to try to hide in the caves, man. It says he shall cast lightnings, and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid? The Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence. Okay. And when you come in the presence of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, you're going to be trembling. Okay. The scriptures tell you that all the kindred of the earth shall wail because of him. Okay. When they see Yahweh Shai coming in with the clouds of heaven, man, these people going to bug the hell out. They're going to be scared out of their mind. Okay. Now, how much more when you add the nuclear destruction to that equation, man? These people going to be bugging the hell out. Okay. And they're going to experience all the destruction that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai has prepared for them. Verse 12, it says, the earth quaketh and the foundations thereof. So the whole earth is going to shake when these nuclear missiles explode, man. All right. Let's get this real quick. This is Isaiah 24:19. It says the earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean dissolved. Okay. And what's going to cause that? Those thermonuclear missiles. Okay. The scriptures tell you in 2 Peter, the 3rd chapter, that the elements are going to melt with fervent heat. Okay. It says the earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean dissolved. The earth is moved exceedingly, because the explosion of all those missiles going off at once is going to cause a global earthquake. Okay. And you can even look up videos about this. You know, there's a video on YouTube. I believe the title is "What Would Happen If All the Nuclear Bombs Were Exploded at Once." They actually tell you there would be a global earthquake. The whole earth would shake. Okay. So just backing up the prophecies, okay? It says the earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean dissolved. The earth is moved exceedingly. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard. So the whole earth is going to shake, man. And it's going to shake so much that it's going to literally move out of its place. The place where Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai has set the earth is going to move from that spot, because it's going to be shaking so hard and violently, man. And you people are going to be down here on the earth to experience that. All right. It says the earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again. So you people are going to experience the greatest earthquake, the strongest earthquake that the earth has ever experienced, man. And that's not going to be a good ride for you people. This is back in 2nd Ezra 16:12. It says the earth quaketh, and the foundations thereof. So the whole earth is going to shake. The sea ariseth up with waves from the deep, which is going into the tsunamis that's going to happen. So not only are you going to have thermonuclear missiles exploding, you're going to have that fireball coming down here. You know, you're going to have that wave, that wind, the destroying wind, as the scriptures refer to it as. And you're going to have earthquakes and tsunamis, okay? And you could probably throw in there volcanic eruptions, because that's going to take place too. It says the sea ariseth up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are trouble. So this ain't going to be no regular tsunami, man. This ain't going to be no tsunami that hit Fukushima. You know, no tsunami that has taken place in history. These waves are going to be massive, man. And a lot of people are going to die as a result of these tsunamis that's going to hit. A lot of people are going to get swept out to sea. It says, and the waves of it are troubled, and the fishes thereof also. And you're going to have a lot of sea life get caught up in these tsunamis, man. It says, and the fishes thereof also before the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and before the glory of his power. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow, which the bow is going into the silos, okay? That's where they hold the nuclear missiles at, the ICBMs. It says, for strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. And the reason why the right hand is isolated here is because this judgment is going to be righteous, man. The reason why Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is going to bring such a devastating destruction to the earth is because it's completely covered in wickedness, man. As you read in 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter. Okay, it says, wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth. The whole earth is defiled because of how these people conduct themselves, man. It says, for strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, meaning they gonna hit their target. Okay? And they're gonna cause people to get put to death. You can have a dull arrow, and you can have an expert archer, but if that arrow is dull, it's not gonna penetrate, man. So Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, these weapons that he has, these arrows that he has, they're gonna not only hit their target, but they're gonna cause death. All right. It says his arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world, which is going into those thermonuclear missiles, man, which mainly is going to hit Babylon the Great, but it's going to hit other parts of the world as well. Okay. And like we read in the previous verses, this is going to cause destruction throughout the whole earth. Okay. You're going to have earthquakes, tsunamis. You can probably add volcanic eruptions in there as well. Okay. And other natural disasters taking place, landslides, avalanches, you know, it's going to be real bad down here for you people that are left. It says, behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth. like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer, returneth not backward, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? And we hope that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai will have mercy on us, man. Because the only way you're going to escape this destruction that's getting ready to take place is if Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai has mercy on you, man. Okay? It says the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? We're going to trust in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, that's the only thing you can do. All right, we are literally powerless against these different things that are coming down here upon the earth. The only way to escape is if Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai causes these plagues to pass over us, man. It says, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. But for all these things, they shall not return from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. And that's the reason why these plagues are going to ramp up. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is just going to keep turning up the heat until eventually we reach that point to where Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is going to rain thermonuclear missiles down here. Okay, because these people, they ain't going to change their ways, man. Even with all the plagues that's hitting them, they still got in their mind that, you know, this ain't the doing of the Heavenly Father, first of all. You know, this has nothing to do with anything that I have done. Oh, well, they listen to what Esau told them, and they believe this is some kind of climate change. This is global warming. This is because of you know, we're burning too many fossil fuels. That's the reason why these storms are taking place, earthquakes. You know, that's the reason why the tsunamis and all this stuff is hitting. That's the reason why diseases is at an all-time high. No, it's because you've been proud against Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay? And when you come up against the Heavenly Father, he punishes you. And if you don't want to listen to what the Heavenly Father, you know, has told you to do, okay, you don't want to take heed to those punishments, those chastisements that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is dishing out, eventually he's just going to destroy you. Okay? Which that's what's mainly going to happen to Esau, Edom. But also, a lot of you other nations, you're going to get destroyed, man. Okay, this is Isaiah 34:1. It says, come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear and all that is therein. So everything that's down here upon the earth is supposed to be taking heed to the words of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. It says the world and all things that come forth of it, for the indignation of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is upon all nations. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai got a problem with each and every single nation down here upon the earth. Okay, because you're completely out of order, man. Okay. It says, for the indignation of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them. He hath delivered them to the slaughter. And where are these nations going to get utterly destroyed at? Their armies over there in the Middle East. That's why Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is gathering all these nations over there, man, for World War III. Okay, they're going to start fighting each other, and then Yahweh Shai going to come back and burn them all up, like it says in 2nd Ezra 13th chapter. It says their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses. And the mountains shall be melted with their blood, which the mountains represent their governments. Every single government that's down here on the earth, just like we read in Daniel the 2nd chapter, Daniel the 7th chapter, you know. In Daniel 7, Daniel said he beheld till all the thrones were cast down, meaning all these rulerships were cast down, of these heathen nations. Okay? And the Ancient of Days did sit when Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai reestablishes his kingdom down here upon the earth. These governments are going to be destroyed, man. It says, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood, and all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll. Again, going into the destruction of those nuclear missiles, okay, the mushroom cloud. It says, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down, as a leaf falleth off from the vine, and as a falling fig from the fig tree. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. And what's the sword of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai? Those thermonuclear missiles, man, the ICBMs. Okay? And the reason why they're intercontinental is because they have to go into the atmosphere, man. It says, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Okay? Outer space. Those missiles are going, that's how they, you know, reach their target, man. They go up into outer space and then they fall back down to the earth. It says, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven, behold, it shall come down upon Idumea. Who's Idumea? Idumea is talking about you so-called white people, mainly America. Okay, because this is the chief center of wickedness down here on the earth. It says, behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. Okay, and the people of the Heavenly Father's curse is a so-called white man. It says, and upon the people of my curse to judgment, and Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to judge these Edomites. Okay, but not only is he going to judge Esau, he's going to judge these other nations as well, because they following after Esau, man. They're doing the same thing that Esau's doing. So they got to be judged too. It says, the sword of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of kidneys of rams. For the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua hath a sacrifice in Basra, and Basra represents America. Basra was the chief city or the capital city of Edom in the ancient world. The modern day Basra is America. This is the capital city of Edom. This is his stronghold, man. This is where all his technology comes out of. You know, all the advancements for Edomite society comes out of America. Okay. It says, for the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua hath a sacrifice in Basra. And the reason why the Most High likens this to a sacrifice is because all you people here in America, you're going to get burned up, just like a burnt offering. It says, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea, because every single individual that's here on the shores of America, you're going to get burned up. You're going to die from those thermonuclear missiles, man. The only ones that's going to be saved and spared is the elect. Okay. It says, and the unicorn shall come down with them, and the bullocks with the bulls, and their land shall be soaked with blood, because everybody gonna die. Everybody gonna get burned up, man. Everybody gonna be like Sarah Connor in Terminator 2. Okay, you gonna get burned up by thermonuclear missiles. All right, and you ain't gonna be spared. Ain't gonna be nobody that escapes. Okay, you got people that got underground bunkers. You ain't gonna escape, man. All right, you gonna get burned up. The only ones that's gonna escape are the elites, because they gotta be you know, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to spare them for slavery. So they're going to be spared from this destruction. All you other Edomites, you're going to die, man. Okay, you 2/3 Edomites. It says, and their land shall be soaked with blood, and their dust made fat with fatness. For it is the day of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua's vengeance. So why is the Heavenly Father taking vengeance on you, man? Okay, number one, for what you did to the nation of Israel, but also you being proud against Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You rebelling against Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You leading this global rebellion against the Heavenly Father, man. The reason why these other nations are doing what they're doing is because they following after Esau Edom. He's got the whole world deceived, thinking that he is, you know, the ambassador of the creator of the heavens and the earth down here on the earth, man. If you want to get closer to the Heavenly Father, you want to be blessed, you want to have a prosperous nation, you gotta live according to my standard, you know. And this nigga's standard is completely against everything that Yahweh Shem Yahushua stands for. Okay, so the Most High gonna destroy him for that, misrepresenting the Heavenly Father. Okay, and also for what you did against the nation of Israel. It says, for it is the day of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua's vengeance, and the year of recompenses for the controversy of Zion. Okay, and what have you done to Zion? You've enslaved us. Okay. You raped, robbed, and murdered us. You got a smear campaign against the nation of Israel that's still going on to this day. This wasn't just something that the nigga pushed out during you know, his conquest of America. Still unto this day, he's slandering you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. He's still pushing that image out there like you a beast. You know, you are an uncivilized group of people, and there's no way to civilize you. You know, we just got to keep you in captivity, okay, or eventually just completely exterminate you, because there's no way to reform you. You know, you can't be rehabilitated. You just gone, which really, that applies to Esau. You can't rehabilitate this nigga. He's the devil, man. He need to be destroyed and exterminated. All right, and that's exactly what Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to do to him after he serves out his captivity. It says, and the streams thereof shall be turned into pitch, and the dust thereof into brimstone, and the land thereof shall become burning pitch. It shall not be quenched day nor night, and the smoke thereof shall go up forever. From generation to generation it shall lie waste. None shall pass through it forever, but the cormorant and the bittern shall possess it. The owl also, the raven shall dwell in it, and he shall stretch out upon it the line of confusion and the stones of emptiness. So Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is going to, destroy this place so much that you ain't going to be able to tell where this city starts, where this city ends. Where this state starts, where this state ends. Okay? All landmarks are going to be utterly destroyed, man. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is going to completely destroy this man's society. Like it tells you in Sirach, the 10th chapter, he ain't going to leave a memorial of Esau's rulership down here on the earth, man. The Heavenly Father is so pissed off with what Esau has done and is doing that he's going to destroy all memory of this devil from the face of the earth, man. Okay, you have had other nations that have come on the scene and they've fallen, and they still have buildings left. They still got architecture down here. So you can go over here and say, okay, look, see, the Egyptians, they actually existed. This is some of the infrastructure that they built. You had the Babylonians, the Medo-Persians, You ain't going to be able to do that with Esau, okay? All his buildings are going to be destroyed. Any, thing that he has created, these cars, okay, the pottery, everything is going to be destroyed, man. If you come over here on an archaeological mission after that smoke has settled, after the fires went out, you ain't gonna find nothing, man. You ain't gonna be able to sell. See, this is this is from the Edomite kingdom of Babylon the Great, Mystery Babylon the Great. They had these vehicles that they rode around on. They paved roads. You ain't gonna be able to decipher that, man, because everything is gonna be destroyed. It says, none shall pass through it forever and ever, but the cormorant and the bittern shall possess it. The owl also and the raven shall dwell in it, and it shall stretch out upon it the line of confusion and the stones of emptiness. They shall call the nobles thereof to the kingdom, but none shall be there because they ain't going to exist. They're going to die. It says, but none shall be there, and all her princes shall be nothing because they're going to be consumed by the thermonuclear missiles. All these politicians, okay, the mayors, the people that sit on the board of supervisors, the city council members, okay, the senators, all right, your House of Representatives, all that's going to be destroyed, okay? There ain't going to be no diplomats of Babylon left because Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is going to destroy all of them. It says, and thorns shall come up in her palaces, nettles and brambles in the fortresses thereof, and it shall be an habitation of dragons in the court of owls. The dragons go into these unclean creatures. The wild beasts of the desert shall also meet with the wild beasts of the island, and the satyr shall cry to his fellow. The screech owl also shall rest there and find for herself a place of rest. There shall the great owl make her nest and lay and hatch and gather under her shadow. There shall the vultures also be gathered, every one with her mate. Okay, so this place is going to be left as a memorial as to what happens when you come up against Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay, the Most High is going to bring this kind of devastation upon your society. All right. And as a result of America being destroyed, you're going to also have mass devastation take place throughout the earth. Okay, through those earthquakes, tsunamis, volcanic eruptions, landslides, the list goes on and on, man. All right, so I just want to go into that. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai willing. It was edifying. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Yahweh HaKadosh. Double honors to the apostles and the elder bishops at Great Millstone. Shalom.